Giving my opinion of every winner of the men's Royal Rumble from the very first one to the most recent one. Now, this is literally going off memory and what I know. Okay, so I didn't start watching wrestling till 2001, and then I did have a few years where I didn't really follow it that much. So I'm not going to go back and rewatch every single Royal Rumble because it's the moments. So I want to know myself what I remember from each one. Obviously, I'm not including the women's this time because I don't want the video to be like really, really long. I'm not including like ones that happened on, like, say, Raw or SmackDown, or the one that officially happened the year before the very first one, the 12-man Royal Rumble, which is won by a one-man gang, I believe. Might be wrong. Anyway. So the first Royal Rumble was won by Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I believe that was a 20-man Royal Rumble in 1988. I don't really have no idea what the storylines were back then, but I know who Hacksaw Jim Duggan is. It's a great name, so he's like a fantastic first winner. That's pretty much all I'm going to say. The year after that was Big John Studd. I believe he's the only wrestler to have the perfect Royal Rumble because he only entered that one and he won it, so there you go. I suppose that's a good thing. I don't really know much about Big John Studd, so I don't really have an opinion of it. 1990 and 91 was won by Hulk Hogan. If any of these are wrong, obviously let me know. He was a big name at the time, so it was just, why not? I mean, the whole WrestleMania concept wasn't until 93, I believe. Then the year after that was Ric Flair in 92. What I do remember is that, like, a really great promo. I think he also won the world title as well there. Ric Flair's a great name, so why not have it? I don't really know the storyline there. Like I said, I don't really know much of the storylines. I'm just going, obviously, off, Also, as well, the 91 Royal Rumble for Hulk Hogan. The first back-to-back winner. Why not? Something they tried there. 93 was won by Yokozuna. What I remember is Randy Savage trying to pin Yokozuna and then him thrown over the top. Yokozuna seems like a logical choice. He's a big guy. People are going to struggle, basically, to throw him over the top rope. So, great choice. 94 was won by Bret Hart and Lex Luger. Bret Hart should have solely won that because he didn't really do much for Lex Luger. Like, if I go back and think, if I say who won the 94 Royal Rumble, but you can only pick one guy, obviously out of the two, you'd probably say Bret. 95 was won by Shawn Michaels. I believe that was the one where obviously the British Bulldog threw him over, but only one of his feet hit the floor, and it was the boyhood dream. No, I don't think it was, actually. From memory, I believe Shawn Michaels lost to Diesel, and then the year later he won again, and then he basically completed the boyhood dream storyline, win the title, but I might be wrong. Like I said, if I'm wrong, please correct me. 97 was won by Stone Cold, even though he was eliminated, and by Bret Hart. The referees didn't see it. Went back in the ring, threw him out. Stone Cold's big name, so why not? And then he won the year afterwards as well, so the third back-to-back winner in the 90s as well. Just a big name, so why not? Seems like the right person to do it. Popularity was high. 99 was won by Vince McMahon. That was just stupid. I would have happily seen Stone Cold, well, happily have known about Stone Cold winning his third Royal Rumble straight, but he didn't. The 2000 Royal Rumble was won by The Rock, but apparently he was also eliminated when he went over the top rope with the Big Show because both his feet hit the floor. So they included that in a storyline. What I don't like is the whole WrestleMania, every McMahon was in a corner. Mick Foley versus Big Show versus The Rock versus Triple H at WrestleMania 2000. 2001, I never watched this Royal Rumble, so I got into wrestling around about April time, I believe. But that was won by Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was his third Rumble. He didn't really need to win it. I understand the whole him facing The Rock at WrestleMania situation, but I would have loved to have seen Kane win this one. The whole 11 eliminations, Kane was in his prime. He was massive. It was just, I think that would have been much better, especially with the history Kane's got with the Royal Rumbles, but never winning it. Now we go on to, obviously, what I actually remember. So, 2002 was won by a returning Triple H. Perfect winner. Fantastic. I think the Royal Rumble was great. Obviously, Maven eliminated The Undertaker. Still talked about to this day by Maven. And other people, obviously. I mean, obviously, returns like Goldust, Mr. Perfect. It was just great. The whole situation with Kurt Angle and Triple H at the end. I loved it. Great. Brock Lesnar winning his debut Royal Rumble. Sure, why not? Brilliant at the time. Okay, goes on to have a great WrestleMania match with Kurt Angle. 2004 was won by Voldemort, Chris Benoit. At the time, perfect choice. That's literally all I'm going to say about it. 2005 was won by Batista. Another great choice. Obviously, I'm flying through these now. So we obviously can go on to face Evolution member Triple H, but obviously not Evolution anymore because they split up. That was a great few-month build, and obviously before that, 2006 was won by Rey Mysterio. It was just an okay choice. I understand why they did it. Obviously, the passing of Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio wasn't a bad choice or whatever it is, but like I feel like he was only did it because of that reason. Sounds horrible, I know. 2007 was won by The Undertaker. He's a great legend and a great name, so absolutely, why not? And he was the first person to win at the number 30 spot, so why not? I mean, great. Obviously, the end of it was him and Shawn Michaels as well. It was like a little teaser to the WrestleMania matches in the future. And obviously, The Undertaker versus, I believe it was Batista for the world title was a great match of WrestleMania 23. 2008 was won by the Super Cena. Returning John Cena. All right, people didn't expect him to come back that soon from, I think it was a torn pec. Triple H's face was just fantastic. Another winner from the number 30 spot. Great. Then 2009 was won by Randy Orton. His first Royal Rumble win, which was great because you had the last four was Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, Randy Orton, Triple H. Obviously, it was Legacy and Triple H. So Triple H managed to throw out Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, and then Randy Orton throws him out. So basically, it was won by a group or a faction. I believe the first ever one. 2010 was won by a returning Edge. I'm not sure how long he was out for though, but why not? I mean, just Edge is basically everything else, so this is just a great thing to add to his repertoire. Is that the right word? 2011 was won by Alberto Del Rio. I personally would have rather had it be Santina. That just would have been even better. But I mean, like, it was popular at the time. It was WWE wanted that, so why not? 2012 was won by Sheamus. Not a bad one, but I think Chris Jericho should have won this. The only reason I like Sheamus winning it is because Sheamus has won everything else besides the Intercontinental title as of the recording of this video. And his match with Daniel Bryan was just pointless because it was going to be John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania. So, yeah, like I said, Chris Jericho should have won that. 2013 was won by John Cena. He didn't really need to win it. You could have just done The Rock versus Cena again if you wanted to. You didn't need to have a reason to do it. I don't even know who I'd even want to win at the time. 2014 was won by Batista. He's a fine winner, don't get me wrong, but I think everyone wanted Daniel Bryan to win that year, or it might have been 2015. 2015 was won by Roman Reigns. It just wasn't the right time for him. Like, everyone was booing him, even The Rock was shocked and confused. Now, is it 2014 or 2015 where Rey Mysterio came out and everyone started booing him? Poor Rey. 2016 was won by Triple H, I believe, where he won the WWE title. And he got a great promo afterwards saying he didn't need it, but he wanted it, the title. He didn't really need to win it, but, I mean, why not? Don't bother me. I mean, just give him his 2 wins if he really wants it. Dean Ambrose would have been a great choice. So, obviously, in the future, all 3 members of the Shield would have won the Royal Rumble. 2017 was won by Randy Orton again. Well, why not? I mean, obviously, it'd be nice if someone else obviously won it, but Randy Orton is probably one of my favourite wrestlers. He's great at what he does, and he deserves a lot of things. So, yeah, he had a terrible WrestleMania match against Bray Wyatt with the whole maggot situation, but I think he won the title there. So, I'm happy. 2018 was won by Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I think that was the first male wrestler from NXT to win the Royal Rumble match in his first year on the main roster. I might be wrong there. And because of that reason, fantastic. I mean, he lost to AJ Styles and, I think he kicked him in the ding-a-ling. 2019 was won by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is like a top-tier superstar, so if not him, who else? So why not? 2020 was won by Drew McIntyre in a fantastic Royal Rumble. Brock eliminating near of everyone. Obviously, Ricochet, I believe it was, getting the low blow on Brock. Drew McIntyre claymoring him over the top rope. The return of Edge. I mean, it's just obviously a shame what happened afterwards with the whole situation, but that was just great. Edge win the 2021 Royal Rumble. Why? I think they should have had Daniel Bryan win there, even though he's inserted into the whole WrestleMania match. But then again, if he won the Royal Rumble and then lost at WrestleMania, would it really matter? 2022, Brock Lesnar didn't need to win. The only thing that's good about that is the fact that the original OVW4 have now won 2 Royal Rumbles. Cena in 2008 and 13, Batista in 2005 and 14, Randy Orton 2009, 2017, and then Brock Lesnar 2003 and 2022. 2023 was won by a returning Cody Rhodes. He's worked so hard, obviously, to get to that point, so why not? Fantastic. And then obviously 2024 was won by Cody Rhodes again, but the 2023 Royal Rumble had Cody Rhodes number 30 going against Gunther at number 1, and obviously battling it out. And then obviously the 2024 Royal Rumble was won by Cody Rhodes again. At the time, it worked great. So it was nice for them to try it again, considering they have done it for like 26 years. I think I might be wrong there. Of back-to-back winners. Obviously, the first time since the 90s, and now it's doing that was in the 2020s. Well, we are in the 2020s. I suppose it depends when you watch this video. That was great. The whole him against CM Punk situation. If CM Punk wasn't injured, would he have still lost the Royal Rumble? We don't know. Anyway, there are my opinions of every single Royal Rumble winner. Why don't you tell me your opinions of every single Royal Rumble winner?